What I'd like to have right now is for you highly emotional, highly sensitive, grown boys and girls of society to exit my channel while I speak to mature adult men and women on topics you get triggered on and are sensitive to. And with that being said, the title of this video is called They All Hate Us. The dark-skinned blacks, dark brown-skinned blacks, the brown-skinned Latinos, whites, Asians, Indians. For some reason, we know the reason, the vast majority of them today, most, I wouldn't say the majority, hate biracial and mixed, attractive, light-skinned men and women of society. And I don't understand why some of you still can't grasp that, still can't understand that that is going on today in society. Starting with that grown black boy, that bitch, that it, that xenomorph, that thing, that creature, that cursed being that's been placed on this earth to cause havoc and chaos and destruction. Nigga, you ain't nothing but an effeminate fucking savage. The grown black girl, you ain't nothing but a damn masculine savage. And these two individuals right here, along with that beta male white boy and that harlot grown white girl, yes, I did say that, are the main four who know all of this colorism nonsense, this light versus dark, all of it. Anything you can think of that's related to that, they know exactly what's going on. It's so funny that you grown black boys constantly have this hate, this anger, animosity, envy of light-skinned men, black men, as some would try to say, mixed or biracial. You constantly, as my brother and I say, which we've been saying for over 2 decades now. For those who don't know, who are uneducated, that's 20 years, dummy. Have been constantly saying this. You constantly hate light-skinned, mixed or biracial men. But here your ass is chasing white females, Asian females, mixed females, Latina females, Indian, anything with straight hair and fair skin, trying to make a light-skinned baby. Hate light-skinned black men, as you guys try to call us, but yet you constantly chasing all these non-black females to make a light-skinned caramel colored baby, as you like to put it. In most cases, hoping that it's a girl or girls. Because if it's a boy, 2 things are going to happen. 1, you're going to verbally and physically abuse him. Or 2, you're going to sexually assault him. Don't get mad at me because this is being shown throughout the news. Every type of news coverage that's being shown today is always some xenomorph committing some type of heinous crime against either a child or a female or another male. The grown black girl, you constantly talking about light skin this, light skin that, this mixed bitch this mixed bitch that. But yet, here you are, going to the hair shop, buying every straight hair that's blonde, that's brown, that's light brown, trying to imitate some non-black female with straight hair. Though there are some black females who have straight hair, but let's face it, it's not straight. Pretty much like a horse straight. It's coarse straight. Call it for what it is, and that's the truth. You constantly barrage everybody with your problems about how you're getting treated because you're not fair skinned, how you're not light skinned, which is far from the truth. Because, as I know, and as everyone else knows, who is educated and smart, they know for a fact that most light skinned men and women have a difficulty trying to get in certain type of jobs, which consist of you and that black boy and that white beta boy and that white harlot grown white girl. And that's the truth. We know it. I know it. For those who are not afraid, they truly know what I'm saying and what makes sense. You four have the most hate for biracial and mixed light-skinned men and women. The world coddles this grown black boy. Many people know it. Excuse me, most people know it. Some people are unaware, and it's time for you guys to open your eyes and wake up to the reality. That's the truth. What he can't stand is someone like myself, or my brother, or someone like Mulatto Vanguard, or those who are mixed or biracial, speaking on topics that you cannot handle. The main factor is that you hate light-skinned men, but you chasing all these white women, white girls and Asian girls, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Colombian girls, Indian girls, to make light-skinned babies. Do you know how fucking stupid you are? Are you okay in the head? Because what you're doing is insane. You hate what you create. You hate what you create, and that's the fucking truth. Excuse me for cursing, but somebody has to say something about this. I've said it in previous videos, but I'm repeating it again to get it through your thick skull. Particularly some of you mixed and biracial boys and girls who constantly want to be loved and cared and admired and acknowledged by them. They don't give two shits. They truly don't. You coddling them, you trying to kiss their ass. Do you truly believe they care about what you're trying to do? They don't even care about themselves. That's why they run amok and make a fool of themselves all throughout social media. The hate is constant. The hate is real to the point that they can brainwash you, biracial girl, biracial boy, mixed girl, into hating yourself. Make you question yourself that, oh, I'm not black enough. I shouldn't date someone who's mixed or biracial like me. If I date this dark-skinned black boy, then I'll be accepted. Not only with him, but amongst other dark-skinned, dark brown-skinned boys and girls. And you fall for it hook, line, and sink like a fucking fool. That's the problem today. As you see in that thumbnail, you see two biracial and mixed couples. This is something that this dark-skinned, dark brown-skinned xenomorph hates to see. Because he feels entitled to every mixed and biracial light-skinned woman. He knows he can't get a light-skinned woman, so he goes and get himself a grown light-skinned girl. Because she's easy to manipulate. She's easy to brainwash. And you idiots fall for it. The same with the biracial and mixed boy. He gets with a dark skin or dark brown skin black girl, thinking that this girl truly cares for him, loves him, when in reality all she wants is some wavy hair, curly hair, light-skinned babies. You know it's the damn truth, don't you? See, you hate that someone like me is making videos like this because it puts everything out in the open. Makes you feel uncomfortable. You sit up and hate watch my videos because you're trying to see if I'm saying something that's going to expose your asses for the goddamn pieces of shit that you are today in society. You are in fact a nuisance. You are in fact a cancer. You are in fact a disease on this planet that needs to be plucked out, because what you're causing is pure chaos, and all these non-black individuals know this. Every non-black female knows this light-skinned, dark-skinned fiasco. That's why they play into the Cooney Tune, the xenomorph. That's why they coddle him and kiss his ass in front of someone like me, or in front of someone like my brother, or in front of someone like Mulatto Vanguard, or in front of somebody of any light-skinned complexion. Hell, even the guy by the name of Pariah Kamikaze, he's brown-skinned, decent black man. He said in the past videos of mine how he had to fight pretty much all his life against these dark-skinned, dark brown-skinned individuals. Am I saying that there are some, are all brown-skinned black men bad? No, because I have cousins who are brown-skinned. I have cousins who are dark brown, who are decent. I even have a few cousins who are dark-skinned, who are decent. The ones who are educated. But I never let my guard down. And that's just a fact, because anytime a female comes around, they could be your cousin, they could be your friend. They can holler all this shit about how cool they are with you, but the moment a female comes around, all bets are off. That's when everything starts to change. Because it all reverts back to bitches. That's the way they say it. I'm not saying it on the way I want to say it. I'm saying it in terms of how they say it. It's all about bitches at the end of the day. It's all about coochie. Right? Ain't that what you say all the time? You're worried about, like, think about this. You constantly sit up and watch colorism videos all day. If you're not looking at pornography all day, if you're not talking about sports all day, you're talking about light-skinned, biracial, mixed men. Man, they getting all the bitches, man. All they do, they sit up and get all the bitches. You think you cool because your hair curly. You think you cool because, you think every girl wants you because you muscular and stuff, because your skin light. I'm not having all that light. This is the mindset. This is how fucking cuckoo they are. Cooney Tunes. Play the theme song of Looney Tunes. That's their theme song. I don't know what it is with you biracial boys and girls, because I'm calling you boys and girls because you're not men and women who sit up and do like everybody else and coddle them, just like the Asians do, just like the Indians do, just like the Latinos do. There are some Latinos who know, some of the men who got some sense and who make comments in my comment section, who know about the stupidity of these crazy individuals. But the ones who side with them, they can't stand and they hate light-skinned men and women, just like the whites, just like the Asians, just like the Indians. They tend to cater to them because they're entertainment to them. They're nothing but court gestures to them. They're nothing but buck dancing Cooney Tunes that they enjoy seeing on everyday social media. And that is the truth. The hate has been strong for years and years and years and years and years, decade upon decades. Decades, damn near centuries. This is ongoing. And you have to learn to understand that this is true, that this is real, how they carry themselves. They can care less. But the moment you talk about them, the moment you put out a truth video about them, right? The moment you put out a truth video about them, you tell the truth about their mentality, how insecure they are, how lame they are, how emotional they are, how effeminate they are, how cowardly they are. You'll never catch a xenomorph by himself confronting you. Either he's going to have a knife, he's going to have a firearm, or 2 to 3 other grown xenomorphs behind him. You know, his bitch squad. The same with a grown black girl. You'll never catch them confronting you by themselves. I don't care that you don't like what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm saying, simply don't watch my channel. Period. That goes for you biracial, mixed, weak boys and girls as well. Because I had a lot of you make some comments. I don't get no problems from them. I don't get no problems from them. You tripping, dog. Yeah, nigga, your message has been deleted. Right? It's okay for everybody else to say nigga, but I can't say it, right? Because my skin not dark. But yet, they can constantly say it all the time. You got white boys saying it. You got Asians. You got Indians. But yet and still, if I say it, that's a problem. I'm not black enough. I don't care to be goddamn black. Are you stupid? Yes, the mixture of the black is in me, along with my other 5 siblings, because on my dad's side, as well as my mom's side, but they are in fact mixed as well. You really, truly believe that I care about what you truly think of me? Because I know, in fact, you don't have the backbone or the goddamn testicles to confront me one-on-one like a goddamn man and tell me what you truly think of me. Instead, you get on the internet like a cunt and make videos or make some type of crazy comment because you know that you're not a man. You don't have your own place. You don't even have a job. That's why you're on the internet 24/7. You don't even have a car. You rely on a female to help you in life. Excuse me for going on a rant, but that's just the truth. Back to the subject. The hate that you guys have. You see it all through social media. You see it on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter. And it's okay. All these people who monitor these comments that these black girls and boys make about light-skinned men and women, it's okay. They allow it, especially YouTube. But the moment we talk about them, just them, not white boys, white girls, Asian boys, Asian girls, Indian boys, Indian girls, Latino boys, Latina girls, they don't mind them. It's us. When we talk about them, the black xenomorph, the boy and girl, when we talk about them, that's a problem. They all band together on YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter. They all band together. They might not even know each other. They'll spread the word. Hey, there's a new guy on YouTube. Hey, there's a new guy on TikTok. We got to get rid of him. There's a new girl on TikTok. There's a new female on TikTok. She's a mulatto. She's a red bone bitch. We need to get rid of her. So everybody flag her channel, flag her video. Before you know it, her channel's taken down. Before you know it, his channel's taken down. And they feel good about that. Evil, wicked serpents of the devil. Sons and daughters of Lucifer. That's what you are. That's the goddamn truth. And you know it. The hate that you guys have for us is truly real. And for you men and women who are mixed and biracial, you guys know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid at all. You need to understand that this is really, truly real. For the very few black men, and I mean few, because out of every 10, only 2 to 3 of them are good. With the black woman, I say maybe only 1. 2. You know what? Let's go 2 for 2. For every 10 black men, for every 10 black guys, only 2 of them are decent. No, scratch that. 1. I'll say 2 black females are decent. That's it. That's a small number. That's 1 out of 10 for the black male, and that's 2 out of 10 for the black female. That's a low number. That's damn near an F. But those ones seem to be a little bit decent. You still have to keep your guard up on them as well. It's the truth. You know it's the truth. I know it's the truth. Nobody wants to talk about it because they're afraid to talk about it. It's forbidden to talk about it. I don't give 2 shits about what you think is forbidden. You ain't got the backbone to confront me about it in my face, and you know it's the truth. You can think that you're hard, you think that you're tough, you think that you some type of alpha male. That goes for you, black boy and white boy. Y'all think y'all tough and crazy. Trust me, nigga, you don't know crazy. You think you crazy until you actually run into somebody that's actually crazy and that can actually fight and whoop your ass. That's something that you don't want to encounter. That's why you think you can try to run your mouth on certain people and think you can get away with it. But it ended up backfiring on your asses. And you know that's the truth. So that's it for this video. You know for a fact that the hate that they have for us is real. And nobody has the backbone to talk about it. There are few, but they're still scared. But I'm not. YouTube knows what's going on. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, they all know what's going on. They all placate these individuals' emotions. They all coddle the Cooney Tune. And they know it. I'll see you guys in the next video.